Hi, it's Shiloh again. It's week two of my study abroad in Japan. Nothing has really happened, or at least nothing super eventful. I mean, I was able to attend the two classes that weren't available in the first week of school, which is my Japanese literature and my Japanese pop culture class. Which the pop culture class, like, there's so much people in there. I think it's like 70 around there, right? And like less than half of the class is study abroad students, which I think is crazy, right? And one of my friends pointed out like this like couple or something. They call them the Discord mod or Discord couple. And honestly, it was kind of funny considering like it was this like girl with like Doyen like makeup or aesthetic. I'm not exactly sure. Right? And there's this like one plain looking guy carrying all the bags and everything. I'm like, damn, it's actually kind of funny because it reminded me of this like one Instagram picture where it's like uh this like really pretty girl, right? And this like really happy like plain looking guy holding like I think it was like a 5090 Ti or something. And I thought it was really interesting. Um I also have to say like I dude, I need to get a haircut. My hair is getting like too long for my tastes. Unfortunately, I'm not going bald Tamor. Um well, actually, there's this one somewhat funny story, right? So one of my friends over here wanted to have yakiniku. So I was like, okay, sure, let's go look for some yakiniku places in Yokohama because, you know, the only boba places in or near me is going to be in Yokohama. So, we're going to take a bus there and, after we have food, we can go Gongchan, leave. Right? So, in the process of trying to find a yakiniku place, right? So the first place that we went to was like closed, right? Because it was like 4 p.m. whenever we arrived. So what is it? They were just closed. So we went to like another spot, right? And this spot was like really, how do I say this? I wouldn't say it's hole in the wall, but it's like very, very like it had the vibes of like locals only, right? And so we kind of skipped that one for now, and so we just like took a walk around the block, right? We noticed that there was like this like one Chinese restaurant with like Chairman Mao, or not. Yeah, it was Chairman Mao. It's just like just like plastered around. There's like the what is it? One of those like fuck, what are they called? Billboard? Not billboards. It's like little like triangle stands and like whatever on it. Yeah, there was like Mao Zedong in that, and like the banner at the very top too. There was like also Mao Zedong. I was like, damn, like y'all, you want to get a Chinese food while you're in Japan? And honestly, we haven't had Chinese food yet. So, talking about food, actually, I actually haven't had ramen yet. It's been almost a month since I've arrived in Japan, and I have not had ramen yet. Uh, I've like it just never crossed my mind to have it, and at this point, I think it's just going to be a challenge of how long I can go without eating ramen. So yeah. Uh, on the topic of food as well, I went to what is it? What's it called again? Coco Ichibanya, or like the curry house. And you know, I had the curry there, right? And it's amazing, honestly. Too bad it's all the way in Yokohama, which is like a what, more than 10-minute train ride from my dorm. So that's kind of a pain, but it's pretty good. And I do go there like somewhat regularly. One of my friends suggested to have this like one challenge. It's like based off like another YouTuber or something. Like every time you would uh, eat Coco curry, you would like increase the spice level one by one. Yeah, spice level one was like, I won't say it's too hot for me to handle, but it was definitely like it started off easy, and then like after I like finished half of the meal, like it just started like hitting like, oh fuck, this is like a stacking debuff, bro, right? And I wanted to do level 2 the next time I went, but I just went to like mild, or not mild, but normal, right? And that was like a lot more edible. I probably am gonna try to attempt to get to at least like level 5, maybe 6, when while I'm staying here. So yeah, I look forward to that. No, I'm not going to yeah, to Wyman, right? I'm not gonna tell you, right? Uh, yeah. While on the topic of food, there's this one gyudon place near my school called Tsukiya. I think it is goated, even though I've only had like one other like dedicated gyudon place, which is Matsuya. I haven't had Yoshinoya yet, so once I have Yoshinoya, I'm just gonna decide which one's the best. Um, so far it's gonna have to be Sukiya. I do prefer Sukiya, honestly. Also, like, I've mentioned this before, like about like the boba thing and how it's like only girls like basically going to get boba, right? So there's two gongchas, right, that are like near the Yokohama station. There's one inside the station, and then one that's like actually no, there's three, right? So one that's like kind of close to the exit or the main, not main exit, but once you leave the train, there's like a gongcha like right there, right? The line was insane for that one, by the way. It was just crazy. And then there's another one that's kind of like on the opposite far end of the mall. That one was all right. And then there's another one that's like in the mall close by. Right, that's the one I usually go to because that like the line isn't too long there. Okay, talking about that like one mall that has a Mucha, there was like this one idol performance or something that was it was kind of I think it was like a group performance or something. I mean I thought it was pretty cool. I think their group name was like One for All for One or something. That was kind of funny. Yeah. Going back to food, so far while I'm in Japan, I've only had two sushi places, right? Sushi Row, and I think it was like Haruma Sushi or something sushi, right? And between the two, I think the latter is much better. It was like more cost effective. Also they had like they had like a whole squid sushi. Like they would literally have like the sushi bit and then just a whole squid on top. I didn't have it, but I thought it was interesting. And then when we were going back to the station, Yokohama Station, it was like quite late at night, I think. I think it was around like 11, around there, 10:30. And while we were walking back, nearest the station, I would say, right? Um, there obviously it's nightlife, there's going to be people who trying to get you into bars and like uh wait, I was like approached or not me, but it was me and my friend who was approached by like this one dude who wanted to get into his who wanted us to get into his bar, but first off, I just didn't know what the hell he was saying the first time he approached us. Well, the first time I say the first time, it was the only time, right? So when he initially approached us, right, I didn't know what the hell he was saying, but I just kept walking because I thought he was just talking to someone else, right? And I just let his words process in my head. I'm like, oh, he's probably trying to get us into a bar. So, yeah, that was the thing. And yeah, that's about my second week so far studying abroad in Japan. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.